بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome all of you wherever you are. Welcome you again with your program Fatwa Life, and this is the second part that comes to you on Monday, the 13th of Shawwal. May Allah repeat it again with goodness and harmony and tranquility. The first question: a man, he divorced his wife more than 4 times, and he claims that none of this this divorce claim, that the divorce only happen if you are doing it in front of the judge. So what is the rule about the wife staying with him? First of all, the one who has the divorce, the husband. So he's the one who has that decision and the right to do that, but he cannot abuse it or to harm somebody. Then he is going to be standing in front of Allah Azza wa Jal for that decision. But the one who decide that is the husband. I don't see a solution for this one except that she goes to the mufti in her area, who accept they could go and dispute to him, and they will talk in front of him, and he will give them the fatwa what Allah Azza wa Jal show him. Because the husband, because he does not accept a fatwa that comes to him from a distance. So she needs to go to the local mufti, who her husband will accept his fatwa, who insist on his status. So he could tell him and the facts. So he will tell him and he will convince him. But for us, this is not accurate. What he is saying is not accurate. The solution is not to give him the fatwa from a distance, because he will not accept our fatwa. So she needs to go to the local mufti, and hopefully that will solve the problem. This brother who have a problem, may Allah heal him, has problem every day, the whole day, in the intentions. Every after I think I say it worries me, so it gives me fear. I don't want to give you a long problem. We still tell you, my brother, before and after, and you're gonna keep it for second, third, and so many other times. Maybe if you debate me, you will not take me back. So leave me. I'm not gonna change the situation. The one who have the whispering of the shaitan in the divorce, his divorce is not accepted, even if he admit it, if he said it very clearly, unless his intention is that accepting it. He's calm with it, and that was his decision and his last decision. Because the whole time he is overburdened with the shaitan. Then, my son, the divorce that is kinai not does not have it except with the intention, with the Maliki and others. But what is the intention? The intention is to do the divorce with no hesitation. Did you have that? You're sure that you wanted to do the divorce, and you wanted to do a divorce, and I could confirm that you did not do it. You're sick, my brother. You need to see a doctor, not the faqih or the scholars. May Allah heal you. So every time you get a supplication from us, don't keep doing it. If you keep asking me for the 1,000th time, I'm gonna reply the same way. The second question, to write the with the pencil on the Quran, is it okay that is done so you could teach people how to write and the Quran and how to read it? I mean, how to write it and how to. The answer that your own personal Quran, no problem. The second question is being afraid of the showing off shows the sincerity, especially when you are do good deeds and then you have those thoughts of complimenting yourself. Well, if you are fearful of the showing off and if not pure to Allah, that's a very healthy thing. But don't keep doing it to the point where you get confused with Allah's mercy and you feel despair from Allah and you will leave the good deed because so to leave the action because you're afraid of showing off, that's by itself is a sin. But what you have stated, it is something that's accepted as long as you don't despair and confused at the end. It's not showing off. If you do a good deed and people compliment you and you are happy with it, that's the rushing of the Muslims glad touting. You did not seek it, but Allah, out of His grace, He put this on the tongue of people. The tongues of the creations are as evidence from Allah. Is it permissible to invite a comedian to perform a comedy and share jokes as Islamic entertainment in Islamic programs? It's a beautiful question, especially when it comes from an Islamic organization. The entertainment and bringing happiness to people in the Eid is allowed as long as you don't go to lies or something wrong in the way that's talk or sexual or accusing someone. Ibn Hajar, whenever Hafid ibn Hajar, when he talked about the Ahbash who were dancing in the Masjid of Rasulullah, he said, from the goodness, they allow us to open to the kids, to the family, whatever it brings joy to their heart, and to find to show happiness is part of the religion. And Ayman ibn Amr, he was famous of justice, and he used to make the Prophet ﷺ laugh from his actions or his stance or his. He used to love honey, and he used to he'll buy it for the Prophet, and he'll give it to him. And he'll go to the seller. He said, I don't have the money. So he alayhi salatu used to laugh and pay the money. And subhanAllah, he had a problem with drinking. He used to drink, he gets attacked, and he was whipped more than one time. So one time he was brought, he was whipped. So somebody said, oh Allah, curse him. How many times he comes here? He said, don't curse him. By Allah, I don't know nothing that he loves Allah and His Messenger. The positive, even at the time when it's down and it's full of the disobedience of Allah, the alcohol is the mother of all sins. But he, alayhi salatu wasalam, found the mercy from Allah Azza wa Jal that Allah bestowed on the Prophet ﷺ, that the love of Allah and Muhammad, which is a common thing between all the Muslims, that is something to bring in the heart of the Sahaba to make dua to him, not against him. And that's an example how he alayhi salatu wasalam is merciful from Allah. He alayhi salatu wasalam, I don't joke, I don't say except the truth. And there was forbidden of lying to make people laugh. The Prophet ﷺ said, doom is the person who tell people lie so he could make people laugh. Doom is to him. And of the Sahih of Abu Umama, I am claiming for someone in the middle of Jannah who left showing off, and the one who left lying even if he's joking, and one in Jannah who made his character good. But people knows that it is sometimes the parallel could happen, and some people go beyond, or it is it's to bring the benefit, is to forbid people from doing something or to encourage them to do something. Like the stories of Al Hariri, these are imaginable stories. No scholar who forbid you from reading it, but there is something that the Prophet ﷺ said: speak on behalf of the son of Israel, and no difficulty because they have wonders, and maybe it is lies. He said, don't believe them, but do not deny them. So you do not believe in falsehood, nor did you deny something that is truthful. But it is okay to narrate their stories. And that's indicated that it is okay to listen, not to make an evidence. Very important thing, the laugh does not contradict the strength of the human to his Lord and being afraid of him. Allah is the one who gave the laugh and made him cry, as a certain Najm. And he made the two contradictory things, laughing and crying. And he's the one who made the people of paradise laugh, and the people of hellfire cry. And he makes anybody who wish laugh, and whomever he wish to cry. Al-Aqad also said something about the he said the relaxation of the Prophet to joke, it has very high standards for the soul, because get everything the human have an emotional one, and it is a measurement that shows the greatness of the Prophet ﷺ, and it does not do not lie. He alayhi salatu used to bring satisfaction and happiness, because his joking is a sign of the signs of prophethood. What is meant in here is the extreme joking, because that will bring the hardship of the heart. And Allah don't like the hard heart. So he alayhi salatu wasalam permitted, and he admitted for some of his companions to do that. In summary, what you are mentioning, if it has nothing forbidden, then it is allowed. Is the listening to the analyst of who analyze politics, is that part of disbelief in Allah? Oh, this is science. these analyzation of the politics is a sign. It's science. It's not knowing the unseen or the unknown. Allah said these are signs for those who, and it is, but the but the things about waiting on the jinn to tell them of the unseen, this is a different one. That is definitely what is forbidden. And don't get confused both between those two things. Is putting your foot that is facing Quran on the wall. I mentioned to you the honoring, the glorifying of Allah's signs. It is from the bias of the heart, and whoever honors the thing that Allah forbid, it is also he gets a great reward from Allah. So what, and there no certain standard. There is more of a cultural traditions. So what's the like on another one? It's not from the things that are forbidden, nor it's demolishing or demolishing something. But some people want to glorify Allah in every form or fashion, and I hope that they will be left alone. And I said in Pakistan, Islamabad, a lot of Pakistani uh, they take off their shoes. They think this is the house of Allah. And, and sometimes the application of it is too much. Because in the Masjid of Rasulullah, we used to go with his own shoes. And Allah said, be different from and when they asked, what did you do? I said, because I took my shoes off. They took their but he alayhi salatu told them, I did it because Jibreel came to me and he told me there's filth in my shoes, so I took them off. People in the haram, they wear their own shoes, the one that don't have carpet. So what is honoring and which one demoning is different from the time, the place, and the era. But the origin of glorifying to the virtues of Allah is from the piety of the heart. And it is better to Allah Azza wa Jal. Because Allah said, those who glorify Allah's virtues, it is from the piety of the heart. How do you deny the destination of Allah? And what's the difference between that and to be strong on the pain and what happened and the sorrow? You didn't reach the faith until you know what hit you was not going to miss you. And whatever missed you was not going to reach you. And whatever Allah wish will happen, won't happen. Allah mentioned that the hypocrites used to say, uh, if they obeyed us, they will not be dead. Allah made them feel sorry. Whenever there's disaster, you bring the expert to teach you what happened so you could prevent yourself in the future. So if you have calamity, say Allah decided, decreed, and whatever He wish He could do. I don't say that you can take the sorrow on yourself. That is definitely could happen. He alayhi salatu salam said when Ibrahim died, he was saddened, and it is his father's destination. That does not mean he don't believe in Allah or submitting to Him. But there is emotional from a human father. You cannot push it away. That's why he said, the eye will water and the heart will sadden. And on your departure, O Ibrahim, we are saddened. What happened only with Allah. Whomever believes in Allah, Allah will guide his heart. So you know that the calamity is from Allah. So he will settle to the opinions of Allah. If you could understand that part, it will help you a lot of emotional problems. When we take Allah as your supplier, supporter, He's the one who brings things back. So if you call and was not answered, do not get saddened. It was given to you before, but you should not do whatever you imagine to happen. Because Allah knows and you don't know. Because Allah sees and you don't see. He gave you whatever is better, or He will. Allah will not turn your hand. Allah, if you shy, not to return the hand and not to put something in it. If you raise your hand with an honorable person of this life, you will not be sad. But Allah, the Almighty, He knows and we don't know. You want another brother is asking, the takbir, it is the sunnah. Let's suppose you didn't do it, that will not stop the. Allah accept from you. Ameen. What is the rule that the leader of the center take his own bonus for his effort by himself? The president of the center, from the principle, it is allowed, but it has to be in front of people. He cannot do the master of the tribe. He put the money in his hand and then he keeps whatever he wants. And no, this is not. They will give you them. You've taken what and you have paid what and how much you paid. So the transparency and to declare this on people, so the donors will be happy that their money was not taken or stolen. No right or left from the origins, whomever but himself in the public, it will be from their own money, in this or others. The problem is the mechanism. He cannot say, there's 10,000. I say, oh, these, but 2,000. Say, let those for the most. No, you can't. Who gave you the 2,000? Who witnessed that? And where's the people from the independent place who say it should be total this much, and wherever the money is because of something that already been decided. You cannot just make a decision. Oh, you're gonna take 10, 5, whatever the number is. No, uh, there's decisions that is among the uh, uh, from the board of trustees who will do that. And I tell those who work in public, I've been working for 30 years now. Be careful of two things: women and money. They will bring you from one of these two doors. Either they will talk about your honor with or with your own wealth, put you in loans. So make it very difficult. And the money between you and Allah is reason. The arbitrary, they will look into it, and you are following their observation and their check and balances, and then otherwise you will be as a thief, and you will lose everybody around you. Question: whomever take time of taking picture of themselves, in that a fitna on people, and it enters the people from the shaitan, just like person who take his uh, the matter is differently opposite to this. To be in the public area, you need to look into things. So we could, like, I took some money, we're gonna take it to Gaza. So the people who do, they will not fear that I stole their money. I will show them that it became food, or to schools, or to Quran recitation. People will not feel good except by this. So sometimes we can, not because of showing off, but to document and show transparency. And we do that so people are calm and happy. Their money was not stolen and did not go wasted, but it fruited and became different projects and beneficial for help those who are in calamity. And sometimes you need to make your parents happy. Maybe, no, I'm okay. Don't feel. Sometimes you need to communication to make sure the family is good. Sometimes to support, because one picture could be better than 1,000. Like one thing in Gaza, it will be differently. Sometimes it is better everything I say over here. So if there is something beneficial and Allah knows what's inside, so we hope there's no problem. But for the only because somebody wants to ويسأل الله عز وجل the goodness. Someone said, what is the rule about giving the fitr And I found him. He said, "Give it with me until I come back." So he put it as a trust. Did I? He didn't take it before Eid. Not a problem. With this phone, became a zakat to a trust, as if he received it and he put it to you as a trust, and it is a trust until he comes back. So you are free as far as the timing. And the thing is to give for him to catch it whenever he comes back. You give him the zakat al-fitr. The last question. Someone is saying, why the one who watch her niqab have to cover her face on Hajj? The the one who is making haram not to wear the haram or to the, but that does not mean it covers her face, but it's not to wear something that is for the face or the hands, like the gloves, and it is allowed for her to cover them beyond that, like to put a cover in front of her if foreigners people came in, or to put her hand in the abaya that she's wearing. Just like the men, he don't wear the pants. Does that mean you leave your butt open? No. You go naked in front? No. That's not what is meant. So just like the man don't wear the pants, but he could cover his own, like the azar and the. That's what they said. The woman, maybe Allah Azza wa Jal want to have to wear that. I think don't wear something that shows the part. It is for the men and it is more for women. With the women, the face and the palms. You know, with vanilla or any of that stuff. But you cover it with something else. It was said that Aisha, it say that they used to cover their faces if the people pass by. So we stop here, inshallah, continue next time. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.